To make the cookies, you'll need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, or you can add more if you want to, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And this is optional, but you can add in some brown sugar if you want this to be really sweet. Also, you'll need 2 cups of oatmeal, dark chocolate chips, 2 large ripe bananas that has been mashed, and then 1/4 cup of almond milk. So first we're going to combine the wet ingredients, and that would be the mashed bananas, the almond milk, and then the vanilla. And I'm gonna mix it all together. And for the dry ingredients, we're going to be mixing 2 cups of oatmeal, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon, some brown sugar, and I'll mix it all together. And then I'll join in the banana mixture and then combine them until everything is properly mixed. And then after that, I'll add in the dark chocolate. And now I'm gonna let that sit for 10 minutes. And then I'll put them into the baking sheet. And basically I just put about 1 teaspoon of our cookie dough there. And I already preheated the oven to 350 degrees. And now I'm just going to let that bake for 10 to 12 minutes. And after that, I took it out, and this is what they look like. And I did put oil on these, but as you can see, it didn't really stick as long as you're using a parchment paper. And these tasted good. I also made a flat cookie version of it, and I just baked these for 10 minutes because I noticed that they actually baked faster. And what I like about these is that the outside corners are crunchy, but the middle is soft. And I also really like how they turned out as well, because the texture and how they tasted were really good. Because last time I made this and it was hard rock stone, but I finally got the right proportion. And these are so filling, and they are a great pastime snack. Now for the matcha milk tea, you'll be needing some matcha powder, almond milk, I'm using the unsweetened one, sugar to sweeten it and also to make our syrup later, and tapioca pearls. And I bought the cooked version, but you can also cook them yourself if you want to. So first we are going to be making the syrup. So the proportion is solely up to you on how much you will be making. So in here I added in the brown sugar, the water, and then a splash of vanilla. And then I'm going to let that boil to thicken it up into a syrup. And then once that's done, I'll turn off the heat, and then I'll be adding in the tapioca pearls and mix them all together. So now we are going to be making the matcha milk tea. So in the blender, I will be adding in matcha tea and about 1 cup of almond milk, and then instead of water, I'll add in 1 cup of ice. I also decided to add in 1 teaspoon of brown sugar because I'm letting my sister try this out. Now you can customize this onto your own taste and liking, by the way. So feel free to add in or add less of the ingredients. So in goes the tapioca pearls. I actually put a lot of it, but I didn't finish adding all the syrup because I don't want this to be super sweet. And then I'll pour in the matcha milk tea and mix them all together. And you get the best of both worlds. You can also add in more ice because usually this is best to serve when it's chilled or really cold. And since it is really hot here in the Philippines, this is an awesome treat to drink at this season.